Welcome to Bass and Bonsai. I'm Charlie and I'll be your host through this amazing adventure of juniper bonsai trees. No, in all seriousness, it is time to get some of these junipers that I just have been sitting around for a whole year. Some slightly styled, some not even hardly touched. 10 of these guys I need to get put up into pots and initial styling going that are already started to be styled. So buckle up and hang on, here we go. Oh my God!
Hey, welcome to Bass and Bonsai.
Probably would have been a 6-pounder a little while back when
Oh, yeah.
All right.
You want to go sit in the naughty chair?
Hopper. Oh! Now the first one I think I'm going to start with is the nastiest one of the bunch. I don't know what was going on when I started with this guy, but I'll show you this one. I don't know what happened. You can make out there's just a little clump here, and this broke off. So, all right, buckle up, hang on, here we go. I know you guys are first looking at this thing like me. I was like, this thing is just nasty, like a pom-pom, weird looking. Where's the front? What can we do with this? Oh my goodness, how is Charlie gonna fix this? And guess what? I got an idea. Because what you probably haven't seen is here is a pad right here. Then here, way over here, look at this crazy branch. I pull it over top of this one and bring it up, and look at this. It won't take a lot, and that'll be our apex. It's been growing for about a year like this. You can see the new foliage growing. It's actually in pretty good health, so we can take quite a bit more of the foliage off and get it going which way we want to go. So here's our two separate branches. This one is just going to be like the lower branch. It doesn't need all this crazy foliage. This top, that's going to end up being the apex. I don't know what I'm going to need and don't need, where it's going to end up being twisted. So I'm going to try to leave all that on, wrap my wire through all of this, get it twisted up and around, then take foliage off. And if some falls off along the way, no big deal, but then I'll take off whatever foliage I need. So all these big long pieces, I'm definitely going to cut down. Get them thinned out. And I will try to just kind of get it flattened out. I don't think it'll take too much twisting. Maybe bring it down a little bit is all I'm going to do with it. And I don't need to get it all off in one shot. I can just take some off now just to get the wire on it. Then I can always thin it out a little more. It's easier to thin out a little more than if I go in here crazy and take too much off. I invent this trick, I guess I should say. I did learn it from watching YouTube videos, but usually, now this has the roots moving around. If you get a piece of wire and you can bend the branch before the wire bends, you're thick enough. And so this stuff, if you can make that out, that thickness is what I'm going to use on this tree. Sometimes this is the hardest part, just getting that first wrap around one or the other, figuring out which way to go. Then the rest will be easy. Way. Wrap it on through there. Get it on around. Ow, this one, something is poking me. They usually don't bother me that much, but some of this tree definitely has some in there that are definitely very sharp. You guys can make out what I'm doing. And here. Come through the foliage. Like I said, I don't know what I'm going to need and what I won't need. If I need to just remove some while I'm wiring, that's fine also. Let's see how quick and dramatic I can make a change on this tree just by doing this right here. I'm going to bring this branch that was really the lower, one of the lowest parts. We're going to figure out how to get it twisted up and become the apex. Now I'm going to bend the lower one down for now, just to kind of get it out of the way. So now we've twisted this up. Now maybe I'll just keep it like this. Keep twisting and around. Then I can keep twisting that up. I think we'll go back like this. It'd be easier. Kind of keep that as a branch maybe there. Twist this. Be backing down. We still have something to do with all of this, and I'm thinking leave this branch, maybe kill this off. There's a back branch here too. I didn't really show you guys, but there's one right here. We could just leave, thin it down and leave dangling for now. Or I could take this and twist it up, you know, kill it off, wire it up, and then twist it up into here as just a chunk of deadwood. I'm gonna kill this one off for sure. There's just too much going on. I got too many, everything's coming out of this spot right here. Now I think I'm gonna leave this branch, but it's definitely needing thinned out. So I'm gonna come in here and I'll start by thinning that branch out. That we're gonna leave. This is gonna all be gone. Sorry. I know a lot of you guys are like, oh my God, there he goes again. There he goes again. Charlie's creating deadwood. But most of these like this, you do not need all of, even this thing that looks like there's only, say, 4 branches, a lot of times you do not need them all for a styling of the tree. And I'm sure if any of you familiar with the channel have seen me do this time and time again. Don't need to go through the whole process, but basically get all the foliage off, squeeze all of the bark. Don't go like too crazy, but squeeze the bark off with your pliers. Okay, killed it off. Now we're going to go the opposite way with the wiring here. We'll come in around this one and maybe bypass this branch. I'm still not sure about that one, leaving it. So we'll go to these right here. Now this one I'm going to bring up in this way. So if I'm twisting it, I think I want to start this side. So, and this didn't have to be a crazy perfect wiring job. We're just going around the deadwood so we can bend it. See how straight that is and sticks way out here. We don't want that. We're gonna try to create some crazy twist on it. Then it'll kind of set. And they usually set quicker than a live branch just because it's dead. Once it hardens, it's pretty much there. Now if you're going like we went this way, we'll try to go this way with this branch. But sometimes if you need to twist this way, you still want to wrap that way, if that makes sense. We'll go down through this way, come up. I'll probably take some more foliage off for sure. And try to keep the wire tight. Like I'd said in previous videos of mine, I mean, I know the wire's going to be on there for about a year. You don't want to look crazy horrible, but at the end result, as long as the branch is where you want it, mission accomplished. The wire doesn't have to look that pretty. Try not to scar the tree and leave it on too long is the main goal, getting the branch where it needs to go. We got those both wrapped up. I need to get this guy out of the way first, and then I'll bring this guy somewhere. Now the most natural thing may be just to give it a twist up and in. This could be a front, or this could be a front. Or we put it in a round pot and the whole thing's a front.
Okay.
What? I'm making a bonsai video. Go over there and say peanut butter jelly time.
Okay. Peanut butter and jelly time.
Oh no, you didn't wait for the signal. What time is it?
I don't know.
It's peanut butter and jelly time. What time is it?
Peanut butter and jelly time.
Yes, it is. All right, what do you think of this tree so far?
It's good.
It is? Just good? You should have said great.
It needs some more.
Some more what? Oh, now everybody's a bonsai professional now. What does it need? Tell me. Movement?
It needs
Deadwood. Deadwood. Say deadwood.
Deadwood.
Okay. It needs more deadwood, doesn't it?
It needs like more.
Well, how about this? What I was thinking I was take that off. And I'm thinking I need to bring this branch in.
Baby spend the night once
No.
a week.
When? Who said?
Baby, I talked to her.
Bibby said so?
Yep.
Huh. So baby's gonna spend the night, one night a week.
No.
We kind of started to do
I'm
something
gonna
there.
talk to baby. I'll be right back.
I don't know what you're telling me.
Hey, can I hold the dog up in your video?
No.
Yeah.
I'm gonna thin this
You need
guy
to
out.
fix that. I almost tripped over it.
Tripped over what?
That.
What are you talking about?
This.
Oh, that's a crack in the cement. How am I gonna fix that? I
Yeah.
talked about not needing this at all, and I was right.
Oh, now that looks like a bad bonsai tree.
Oh, now it looks like a bonsai tree?
Yeah.
Before it just looked like a bush.
I have
Now
an undershirt.
it's starting to look
My
a lot
mom
like a
said if
bonsai
Javier
tree.
was-
I've done what I've done over here. I think this needs to make a little more of a twist into there. Kind of trying to condense the, but you know where the foliage is in the crease and the bend, you want to remove all that. Kind of open the tree up a little. We have a branch right here that I like. Remove that. I'm starting to get there. It takes time just to. This guy, whether we leave him or take him off, he's definitely got to get way smaller. So let's cut that off and see what he looks like. Thin down. See if we want to leave him. I could just leave this, and then later on, if I want to kill that off, wait a season and see what to do on this side. What do you guys think? Yeah, I think I'll do that because I can't make up my mind. Leave that, take it off or whatever. I will thin it out because it doesn't need to be anywhere near as thick as what it is. And probably just leave both. You can do that too. It's your tree. If you're indecisive, like I don't know what I want to do here, just leave it all, come back later at some other time. Well, I think I'm gonna call that good. We'll get it put in a pot, and definitely need some more work, but at this point in time I think it just needs to be left alone, grow out for another season, and then maybe worked on. I might do a little tweak here and there. Once I get it in a pot, I may do a little tweaking on the wiring, and we'll see what it looks like. All right, I'll show you real quick. As you can tell, there's not a ton of roots with this tree, so we can go with a pretty small pot. And then you get these roots wet, and then get a pot and get this thing put in one. All right, we're done. Hope you guys can make it out. Got it in a pot. Pretty cool little bonsai tree, which started out pretty much as nothing. I'll give you a quick little rotation here. I've added a little bit of moss. I picked the black pot just because it's a little wider than those round terracotta pots. Since the branches do come out, and at some point later on, if this one grows out, we'll let it do whatever it's going to do. I added a little bit of wire there just to get this branch kind of in a spot where I wanted it. And I tweaked on that just a little. This is the first styling. You know, we can come back next year, unwire the tree, maybe just let it grow another season, then reshape it. You know, just a bonsai is never truly done, so this has got a good start. I don't really like how this branch and this branch are right here, straight across from each other. But this one's as low as I want to go, and I feel if I bring this one up, then it's competing with this one, so there's really not much to do there. But I think that looks pretty good, and I'm gonna leave this there for the foliage just to help the tree grow and get bigger. Probably hear kids screaming in the background. They are getting wet on the trampoline. Javier and Sophia. Anyway, guys, hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, help share this channel, and whatever you do, go out and bask some bonsai. And thanks for watching. Very nice grass.
No. No. Get it. I ain't got
Tell me how
time.
you feel
I
right
just
now.
ain't got time. Take it off my
That's a